All right, all right. All right, all right. It's time to go to work. Yes, it is. What's going on, everybody? Wait, let's see everybody get these notifications in here. All right. Yes, sir, Rick. All right, all right. Use my channel. Kurt Anderson is doing pretty good today. I talked with him earlier. Going through some dialysis. And he's doing okay. Shout out to everybody. What's going on? To my daughter, Laquita. What's happening? All right. All right. And kids. All right. So, all right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button as you come in. All right. Yes, sir. I know Trill is still going on, but we'll wait till it go. Well, it should be going on pretty soon. I was up in there for a minute. All right. Can't go local sports. All right. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do roll call is up in here. All right. This is KQKC Boxing Network and roll call brought to you by none other than Chi-Town Finest, Underground Asylum, and Mike 202. All right. Who we got in here? We got Mr. Roger Frolic. First one was in there. All right. Yes, sir. We got Underground Asylum. Mike 202. Mr. P. Manciano. What's going on, my brother? Bruce Goes is up in here. Average Boxing Knowledge is up in here. My man Bola is up in here. Reggie Milliken is up in here. And we got Ricky E245 is up in here. Yes, sir. October the 5th is the Lopez fight, which is on a Tuesday, OG. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. KQ gonna call it no matter what day it's on. Okay? Remember, I called Amanda Serrano on a Thursday in Puerto Rico. All right? So that ain't no thing, baby. That ain't no thing but a chicken wing. All right? Yes, sir. All right. And who else we got up in here? Yes, sir. That's my daughter, Laquita Hanson. She's up in here for a minute. All right. She always stop by and hit that like button. I hope she did. If you didn't, okay. All right, D-Ray is up in here. What's going on, D-Ray? Yes, sir. All right. Okay, I got Bola, Conco Local Sports is up in here. Good brother. Yes, sir. I checked out your channel. Yes, sir. You know, I be checking out people, you know. All right, Randy Smith. What up to you, Randy? What's going on with you, baby? All right. Yes, sir. Okay. Who else we got up in here? Stormy B. Man. What it do, Stormy? Yes, sir. Good brother there, too. Good Chicago brother. Yes, sir. All right. And also, what's going on, Ricky Williams? He's in the building. All right. And shout out to Black Fight Fan, too, for giving me a shout out like that. All right. I appreciate him. All right. And who else we got up in here? We got Robert Hill is up in here. What's going on, Robert? All right. And who else we got up in here? Okay. Amanda Musa Lifestyle is in the building. All right. And who else we got up in here? Let's see. All right. I think that's about it for right now. How many we got in here? Okay. We'll wait a few more minutes before we get started. But while we waiting, okay, yes, they did make a fight for October the 5th, and that would be on Triller. Okay. As Ricky said, that would be on a Tuesday. And yes, yours truly will call that fight. It don't have to be a Saturday night. It don't have to be a Friday night. Whenever anybody, it could be a Sunday night. I don't give a fuck. I'ma call it. All right? That's what we do here. All right? It's one of the things we do here. All right? Now, also, Antonio Barrera, he was stating that Manny Pacquiao was pretty much should still fight Earl Spence. Now, of course, shake him up, Freddie. What's going on, Cool Breeze? Shake him up, Freddie. Hold on now. Something wasn't right with Manny Pacquiao. And we ain't talking about the damn goddamn feet, all right, legs, whatever, all right? It's just that he said Freddie should know better than anybody. You know, sometimes it's time, just say, hey, time to say goodbye. Because, see, if Manny Pacquiao gets back in there, he's making it worse. Next time, he might get knocked the fuck out. Because, see, one thing that Manny Pacquiao admitted, that he couldn't get his timing down right. You see? He said he couldn't get his timing because of you guys. He had great timing. And the Cuban style way, I told you, they have great timing. They put themselves right back in the same position. They never off balance. And Earl Spence got great balance too. Now, Earl Spence is off for about a year. And now Manny Pacquiao want to make, this. His wife came out publicly and said, man, listen, all right, listen, baby, look, it's time for you to hang it up. It's been 27 years, all right? It's time to stop this shit and stay home, all right? So, hey, shout out to her for that, so, but we'll see. Now, let's get to the Kambosos fight, all right? We might as well go on here and start. I don't care, all right? Might as well go on and start now, all right? Now, the Kambosos fight. Now, I'm very intrigued about this fight. Not because of Kambosos. Yeah, he was pissed off. He was pissed off very bad, right? At the beginning. But now, as time passes, is he still pissed off? See, that's the thing about it. Do he have that same energy like Lopez? Do Lopez got that same energy? Why was Lopez lying? Somebody had the coronavirus and went on vacation to Italy, who really, really, really struck the coronavirus. They had to shut down the whole fucking city and tell everybody, don't come outside. So, really? That was a lie. Come on. Let's use our common sense here. So now, Triller, it got that fight for $20. $20. Competition is a motherfucker, ain't it? That's right, $20. So you got a whole lot of people paying talent $20. Yeah. I'm gonna get to that, Ricky, in a minute. All right. Yes, sir. They will be showing that on Facebook. Okay, that will be on Facebook. All right, but we'll get to it. All right. Now, and I'm gonna tell you why. I believe why they're gonna televise that purse bid. I'm gonna tell you why. All right. Now, Kambosos and Lopez. First of all, that gonna be a great fight. Number two, I don't think Kambosos have that killer drive anymore. I don't think he's right there like he was before. Really pissed off. Shook Lopez up. Because Lopez, I think, was really, really scared that he was going to lose those titles. Because that's everything to him right now. Like I told you all, and like you all said, I get tired of people sitting around holding these damn belts. And he's is one of them. He won't fight. He won't fight nobody else. He won't fight no Devin Haney. He's not going to fight no Gervonta Davis and, all that other shit. He probably fight Ryan Garcia, but that ain't nobody. But still, you see what I'm saying? What's up, Cypress? What's going on with you? Salute to you. So, but anyway, I'm intrigued about that fight, and yes, I will call that fight on the 5th of October. Now, let's get to what Ricky was talking about. Yes, Terrence Crawford and Keith Thurman, Sean Porter is going to a purse bid. Now, that's if they don't have a deal worked out by on Friday, 12 o'clock noon. All right, well, they're on their way to Puerto Rico. Now, of course, they will televise this purse bid. Now, I don't know. My guess is Kambosos still will wants to punch him on the mouth. Oh, yeah, Kambosos going to come in there steam rolling. Now, this is boxing. We seen this past weekend anything can happen in boxing. This is the profession they chose. So now, Ricky Williams right. They ain't gonna show that purse bid. Al Heyman gonna stop that shit. You don't show purse bids and stuff like that on TV or social media. Things like that, money, bidding, is done behind closed doors. Al Heyman on the phone right now with his lawyer. Or Sean Porter pull out of that bitch. Al Heyman has a lot riding on this. Now, don't think he no damn fool. Now, Blue Blood, my guy, all right? Always will be, right? But no, they're not doing that to make Al Heyman show his business or practices. Al Heyman's a Harvard lawyer. Do you know he know how to do that shit? Do you know he know how to tell where his money come from? Showtime had a good damn year. Al Heyman is rich. Yeah, I'm using my own money. How about that? You know, something like that. Al Heyman is not stupid. They tried to beat him before. Oscar De La Hoya. Bob Arum tried to take him to court for $80 million. And he beat him. He beat him. Wow. Al Heyman is not stupid. He is not stupid. And plus, he won't be there. If they let's just pretend for a minute. All right? Let's just pretend that Bob Arum, he gonna have his old ass there because he's a cheap motherfucker. So he gonna have his old ass there, and he gonna be sitting right there when they talking about the bidding. He ain't gonna say a damn word. Because he don't give a shit about Terrence Crawford. And about time that he figure that shit out. I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna even get into that because, you know, if you don't see by now, that means you don't want to see. That means that you don't want to see. You stuck, not on stupid. You just stuck into, you know. So that way, yeah, Mike, they thought he was monopolizing the boxing community. All he was doing was looking out for these fighters. That's all he was doing, looking out for these fighters. You see, Al Heyman is an advisor, but we all know he plays a promoter hat, right? But he said advisor, all right? And you have a group of investors in PBC. So, therefore, what he does is he pays these fighters a wage where you risking your life. He put that in there. He add on that you're taking a risk with your life and your family and this and that. And sometimes, if you want him to or give him permission to, he will invest your money and let it grow. So after boxing, you can have something for you and your family. But people like Adrian Broner don't want that. He want all the money because he can show the bling bling. But people like Earl Spence, maybe Sean Porter, you know, they ain't flashy like that. Land never depreciates. All right? Keep that in mind. A diamond chain ain't gonna make you eat. All right? You can't eat diamonds. All right? Remember that. You can't eat diamonds and bling. Right? But that's what Adrian Broner want. That's why he couldn't answer the question the other day. Shut your ass up. Shit, you know, he about the dumbest motherfucker. He a clown. You know, but basically, so this purse bid, it's going to take place. And don't worry, you'll see Terrence Crawford either fighting on PBC or some other platform, but you're not going to see him fighting on Top Rank. It's no way that Bob Arum going to win the purse bid. Not because he ain't not trying, because he's not going to try. Shit. Bob just going over there for a vacation. He don't give a shit about. Look what he did with Teofimo. Triller won that purse bid and came in second. Who? DAZN. Who came in last? His own promotional company. Because he knows that he's going to get his 20%. Regardless who wins, he still get that 20%. Hello? Oh, hello? So, therefore, if you expect Al Heyman to be there, you got another thing coming. Al said, I ain't finna do that shit. And matter of fact, my fight ain't about to do that shit. Not on TV. Shit. But see, yeah, we got a clown cause the world is a 3-ring circuit. You damn right. See, what Bob Aaron's trying to do, and ESPN, they're trying to make a fool out of everybody, or particularly Al Heyman, because he is right. And I quote and motherfucking quote. He said, it won't be no Terrence Crawford fight. It won't be no Earl Spence fight. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Al don't want to do business with me. I wonder why. I wonder why. Maybe because you're a low-down son of a bitch. How about that? How about you're a cutthroat motherfucker? How about that? You're a motherfucker that stabbed you in the back. How about that? You're a motherfucker that would shoot you in the back. Hey, have a good day. All right, see you. Then you'll turn around and shoot a motherfucker in the back. That's why Al don't want to do business with you. Because he knows your history. Don King made 90 years old yesterday. 90. And still full of shit. Still full of shit. But he gave us good heavyweight fights. What Bob give us? What Bob give us? Huh? What did he give us? Not a damn thing. But some bullshit. So therefore, all that shit he talked, of course he don't remember now, but all that bullshit, I won't want to do business with him either. I won't want to sit in the same room with that motherfucker. Not because his pampers stink, because he's full of shit. You know? I'm just putting it out there, and I'm just telling you straight up the truth. Fuck that. Now, Al Heyman is going to make a great case about this purse bid. He's going to make a good case because the WBO, yes, Bob have him in his pocket. But Al is a bigger threat. Let me tell you why. Because Al Heyman got money. Al Heyman has a lot of it. So if Al Heyman get the right lawyers, maybe himself, because he's a lawyer too, Bob a lawyer too, that ain't going to happen. Now, first they're going to televise it, but now they're going to put it on Facebook. All right? Still, that's no good for, that's still no good for Al. Al said, no. This is done behind closed doors. Al not going to be there, but he's going to send a representative. But still, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. Or he might just not be on it at all. Fuck it. Because there's no rule, there's no law that says that your promotional company has to sit there, which is Sean Porter, which is PBC, all right, which is his advisor. There's no rule to say he has to be there. There's no rule to say he has to be in the purse bid. Ask Bob. He didn't go to a lot of them. Just ask him. Just ask him how he fucked up the Manny Pacquiao fight for Terrence Crawford. And I want another thing while I'm on that little black motherfucker. Yesterday, I was reading about Terrence Crawford, you know, how the sentiments he was saying and how he was a good dude. You see what I'm saying? You know, I was saying, wow, that's really admirable of Terrence Crawford, right? I told you, I am a man, and a man miss when he's wrong. And I'm sorry, I have to say, I was wrong. He was trying to be a funny black motherfucker. I'm sorry. That's the only way I know how to put it. He was being a bitch. He was being a hoe. He was being a black hoe. You see? Oh, you need me after all. But get well, champ. Right? Yeah. Okay. Because see, I try to take the good out of the bad. Sometimes. And sometimes I can be naive. But I'm man enough to tell you that. I'm mad enough to say when I'm wrong. That's right, Mike. I know you told me. So I had to read back into it. And I looked, just looking around and just making sure that I'm not, stupid, you know, and I'm like, well, let me read it over. I mean, I read it over like 20 times. So I tried to put a little sarcasm in it because Underground said, KQ, he being sarcastic, so I'm trying to put it in there, right? So other words, he said not a hating way, right? No, that was bullshit. See, when a motherfucker grew up like he did, when somebody grew up like him, where your mama had paid kids to beat your ass, when your mama can't tell you that I love you, son, you grow up mad. You grow up with an attitude. You grow up with what we call jealousy. And I say that's a strong emotion. Because, see, all up in him, Terrence Crawford has an attitude problem, but it's not brought on by Earl. He's mad at the world. Actually, I feel sorry for the kid because, see, he's full of anger. Hell, I feel sorry for his wife. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but he's full of anger. I don't know. I never seen a nice bone in him, at least not in public, okay? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt behind closed doors. I don't want to give him that, but so I had to take a look at it. And I told you, I admit when I'm wrong. I don't have a problem with that shit, right? And I was wrong, all right? He wasn't trying to be nice. He wasn't trying to actually come out and be courteous and show a little sportsmanship. No, he was glad Earl didn't fight him. He was glad Earl didn't get that payday that he wished he could. He was trying for 10 years to get a fight with Manny Pacquiao. And Earl just swooped in and took it just like that. He didn't try for 10 years. He didn't try for 5. He tried for goddamn 1 week and got that hoe. Now you guys coming out. Oh, yeah. You guys coming out and say, you know what? I'd rather fight Earl Spence because, see, Terrence Crawford's not big enough. Wow. Payback is a bitch. Karma's a motherfucker. That's right. Matter of fact, you guys says Earl is the next one on the list. He said because he's bringing more to the table than Terrence Crawford does. That ain't my words. This is you guys' words. This is your Dennis Ugas, if y'all want to call him that. Ugas said that. He said Earl brings more to the table. Yes, he does. 2 belts, and he fought the best competition at 147. Well, I don't want to hear that shit about 140. I'm sorry. Fuck that. Fuck that. See, you fooled me once. You ain't gonna fool a motherfucker like me twice. I'm a geeky motherfucker. You ain't gonna fool me twice, motherfucker. You fucked up now. You fucked up now. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? Yeah, okay. You know your black ass fucked up, right? Okay. Okay. I just want to let you know that. You know you fucked up. Because you know it's coming, right? You know it's coming, you black son of a bitch. You know it's coming. All right? I'm sitting up here trying to, I'm feeling, kind of like, oh, man, I'm feeling pretty good. At least, these two, I'm saying, okay, man, we got 3 kings at welterweight. Wow. We got you guys, we got Earl Spence, and we got Terrence Crawford. Man, those are the top 3 welterweights. Wow. Right? You guys and Earl, they're cool. Now Terrence like, hey, we need each other and this and that. You need me after all. Don't beat yourself up, champ. See, that what got me. That drew me in. When he said, don't beat yourself up, champ. I know how you feel. Sarcasm. You're right. It was. Fuck him. That's what I say. That's what I say. Fuck him. And you're going to reap what you sow. Porter, get in that ass. Porter, get in that ass. Don't let that hoe breathe. Be on that ass like white on rice. Like a motherfucking cadaver dog looking for a body. Be on that hoe. Shit. If they can get the fight done. I mean, come on. I mean, you know, you're gonna sit there and front, you know, and people are like, oh wow, you know, but you know, they caught on. I'm the only dumbass that didn't catch on. You know, I'm trying to get a man a benefit of the doubt. Shit. So I mean, hey, Bob Arum already came out and said that I want to fucked up the Pacquiao fight. So I mean, you know, it's a done deal. All right. Now, like Earl Spence said, and now, you know, hey, you gotta believe it. Blame Bob. Blame Bob. Now listen to Trill, and actually Earl should have took advantage of that. Earl should have made a T-shirt that said "Blame Bob" and sold it all around Dallas. Then he should have went to Omaha and sold them bitches. I bet those bitches would have sold in Omaha. Shit. Yes, sir. That's right, Mike. I was on that motherfucking Justice League for one motherfucking day. Shit, you fooled me once. You ain't gonna fool KQ twice now. No hell. No way. That's like, yeah. No, fuck that. No, ain't nothing you can say or do that's gonna make me think otherwise. You know. So, I mean, hell, I'm trying to give you benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna talk about you for a whole week. Fuck that. Your ass gonna get it now. All right. All right, not today, but you gonna get it. Shit. But you know, hey, look, the purse bid, you know, hopefully they can get it done. Hopefully we can get a fight worked out. And then we can see Ashley finally, Bud Crawford, get back into the ring. All right. Now, now pretty soon, people gonna be crying out and hollering out, strip his ass. All right, take that from his ass. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. We got 71 people in here. Hit the like button. All right, show the OG some motherfucking love. Oh wow. Shit. Now, like I said, I hope they could come out with a deal, because this is a fight I must see. This is a fight I must call, because see, both guys have been out the ring for a long ass time. But one thing about it, Bud Crawford, yes, he's very talented in the ring. I'm not gonna take that from him. But Sean Porter, he is a dog in the ring. Now, some people say, well, Terrence, you know how to adjust. You know how to adjust to certain things. Well, let's see his ass adjust to somebody on his ass every 5 minutes. All right? Let's see how much you can run for 12 rounds. Because Sean Porter's in shape. Sean Porter's in shape. Anytime a motherfucker run in the desert in one of them Bomac motherfucking leather suits and shit, right? And your father on the side of him driving the car and shit. Hurry up, motherfucker. Hurry up. God damn it. Put the stick out the window. God damn it. Hurry up. Right? Okay. Well, we're going to see. We want to see it. I want to see it. I know y'all want to see it. So let's get this shit done. Don't worry about Bob, Bud, because he ain't going to come to your rescue. All right? So now you're going to have to worry about Triller. All right? What's up, Scott Condona? All right? Welcome to KQKC, brother. All right? Appreciate you. Welcome to the network. All right? But I'm going to tell you right now. God damn it. This fight's gonna happen, Bud. Don't worry about Bob, cause he gonna be sitting back looking to see who gonna where he gonna land. All right, now he might land on Triller, cause Triller might get in on it, cause they trying to break out too. All right, they trying to pretty much get in the promoting game. They trying to get like Golden Boy used to be. So okay, well, good luck with that. All right, now Al Heyman might pretty much say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put some money on this. All right. Now, I don't know if he's going to put that much on it, but, you know, he's going to have a representative there, I'm quite sure. He's going to say, okay, you know what? Go ahead and put $40 million on it, all right? We'll win this bitch, all right? Bob going to be like, hey, I got $1. Got $1 on that hoe. $1. Because for some reason, some way, somehow, he can't stand Terrence Crawford. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, Bud Crawford fans. He don't like his ass. I don't know why. I don't care why. He just don't like him. All right? He been riding Bud ass ever since at 147. House and Beverly Hills, all that, everything. He just don't like his ass. I'm sorry, he don't. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. I don't know what Bud did, but knowing Bud with his attitude ass, he remind me of a pregnant woman going through the motherfucking attitude with her husband or some shit, right? Just, I mean, goddamn, just like a mad ass a bitch. You know? That's how he act. And like I say, he's not mad at me or Bob. He's mad at the world. Who acts like that? That's a man. That's a man. You better thank God you got money. Because if you had to live in the projects or some shit, then goddamn, you probably be motherfucker locked up by now. Shit. Shit. That motherfucker got shot in his hat. And that scared the shit out of his ass. Now, Mr. D. Valley said facts. You know Bud defeat. Spence, that is the reason. Yep. Now, let me keep going on here now. I'm gonna change course for a minute. Don't worry, we won't get back to that shit. I hope the fight is on Showtime. The Zone needs it. The Zone needs it. Yeah, Triller should want it. ESPN would probably schedule a UFC fight the same night. Yes. You know what? Someone talked to me about that, right? We talked about this. I talked about this with somebody about every time a boxing event is on, if it's on Showtime or Fox got a boxing event, ESPN always show UFC. Always on the same day. Always. Now, ESPN is having trouble. All right, what's going on, ABN? Salute to you, my brother. All right, good. Good to see you. Good to see you, Snack B. All right, who else we got up in here? I missed. All right, okay, I see Scott Cardona. What's going on, my brother? Welcome to KQKC. All right, and I appreciate you. All right, you came over from Trill Talk. Okay, all right, yes, sir. Those are my brothers, and shout out to Black Fight fans, and 78 Sports TV and CC. Yes, sir. All right, appreciate you coming in, brother. All right, but now, I want to change course. All right, I want to talk about Keith Thurman. Okay, now, I know Trill touched on it a little bit. I'm gonna touch on it a little bit more. All right, now, first of all, I will say this: he did give Deontay Wilder credit. He said Deontay Wilder now has a lot of things that he's working on, and it looks good. He said it's going to be a different fight when he fights Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury knows that he's in for a fight on this third time. And Frank Warren, fish eyes fucking Frank Warren. He knows he's in for it, you know? Sitting down, OG boxing is showing off against himself anyway, so UFC, fuck him. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, boxing is, you know, they having a lot of boxing events lately and all the way to the first of the year. So we're going to be pretty busy with boxing. Now, let's keep it going. Now, Keith, I'm saying that Deontay Wilder will win this trilogy. He will win this trilogy because he's looking great. He said that he had a peep inside of something. I don't know how, but I guess, you know, he's from Florida and I don't know. But anyway, he said that Deontay Wilder looking better and never looked this good ever in his career. That means Deontay Wilder is doing something correctly. And that is more of not dependent on that right hand. He's dependent on his whole arsenal. It will be a different fight. It will be a different fight this time. So, yes, Tyson Fury tries to box as a heavyweight. But nah. Deontay Wilder is ready for everything that Tyson Fury think he's going to do. Now, that bull rushing and pretty much got him pretty much blocked in so he couldn't extend that right hand. Well, he got an answer for that. He got that going down to the body. So, actually, that's what he's going to start off with, I'm quite sure, going down to the body, especially with a big motherfucker like that. heavyweight action, you can pretty much take the gas and win out of his ass. What's going on, James Cabri? What's going on with you, brother? Salute to you. Now, okay, so, but Keith Thurman. Now, Keith Thurman, that was nice what he said about Deontay Wilder. But that ain't all we got to talk about with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is right now wants to be that number one player. He wants to be that number one mandatory for every goddamn body at the top welterweight division. But I'm sorry, he's not. Keith Thurman been out the ring for almost goddamn 3 years, you know, if you really want to look at it. Now, Keith Thurman, he talks a lot of shit, all right? But see, now, like somebody was saying, and I say the same shit. You know, talk that shit while you can. You know, maybe, just maybe, you can get a fight. But don't sit there and be all quiet and wait 2 or 3 motherfucking weeks before you say any goddamn thing. Put a motherfucker on the spot. All right, don't worry about Gervonta Davis fighting somebody at 147, but he's not really a 147 pounder. That's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that Paulie wasn't really a 147. All right, but goddamn it. Fuck that. Don't worry about that shit. All right? You are a 147. You always was, and you always will be, because you never moved up or down. So you might well go ahead and say, okay, you know what? Bring them little motherfucker on. All right? Bring him on. All right? Call Leonard Allaby bluff. Say, hey, look here, Sir Nose D-Funk. Listen. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, man. Turn it off. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Tell his ass, look, Leonard, bring his ass on. Bring his ass on. That's what I would do. I would say, okay, you know what? Okay, no problem. You know, bring his ass on. You know, what do you say, a nanosecond? You can make the fight? Well, make the fight in a nanosecond. Make a fight in a nanosecond. All right? Sitting like, just like Kambosos and Lopez. They get their contracts today by noon. All right? They should have them by now. They have to sign them and send them right back or fax and whatever the fuck, right? So I would tell Keith Thurman, hey, look, hey, Sir Nose, hey, come on, send the contract over so I can beat his little ass. Now, a lot of people say, well, Tank will beat Keith Thurman. Now, I don't think he will, because I'm not talking about his height. It's just that Keith Thurman is pretty much, he's a little rusty. Yes, he is, but he's a big welterweight. Now, Gervonta Davis, he's right. I ain't no fucking Superman. I ain't no Superman. Yes, Zulu, I got Kambosos too. I'm going to bet on that fight. I'm not a betting man, but I'm going to bet on that goddamn fight. Because Kambosos was mad then. I think he probably still mad a little bit now. Because Lopez was playing fucking games. I don't mean to switch on y'all real fast, but yeah, Lopez was playing motherfucking games, and now the motherfucking games came to an end. Now it's time to put the dukes up. All right, it's time to show up and show the fuck out, and that's what Kambosos gonna do. Because he had Kambosos ass over here with his pregnant ass wife about to have a dual citizenship, a goddamn child, or no goddamn for the child, but I'm just saying, about to have a child that's with dual citizenship while we waiting on that motherfucking ass, lying ass Lopez, while he on vacation in Italy. That motherfucking Kambosos was stuck in a hotel so goddamn well. Ain't been home to see the other kids. He been stuck over here waiting on them lying ass motherfuckers. So goddamn, I hope he do get his ass beat. Shit, I'm picking Porter, and goddamn it, I'm picking Kambosos. All right? It's time to start whooping these lying motherfucking asses. Shit. Yes, sir, it is a Tuesday night. Yes, I'm gonna call that hoe. Tuesday night. Yes, sir, I'm going to call it like I never called the hoe before. Shit, y'all think I call fights now? Goddamn, I'm going to call that hoe. Shit, he just slapped him with that right. He slapped him with that left. Oh, my God, he hit him with that motherfucker. Yes, sir, I'm going to call that hoe like I never called that motherfucker before. Yes, sir. Now, let me get back to Keith Thurman lying ass, all right? Looking like Superfly and shit, right? Y'all remember Superfly, right? That motherfucker look just like Superfly. Not Goldie, not the Mac. Cause you know, you ain't nowhere near the fucking Mac. Right? You like Superfly, motherfucker. Right? He going that little, you know, little part and shit. All that damn mousse in your hair and shit. But listen here. No, listen. Somebody gonna call your bluff one day. What's up, the brother UK? all the way from across the pond. What's going on, my brother? What's happening with you? All right, we're gonna get into across the pond too. We're gonna get into AJ too. We're gonna get into motherfucking UC too. All right. All right, because that fight is coming up too. We got good fights coming up, baby. Man, oh man. Now, don't worry, we got that Kambosos fight. Then we're going to go into the Deontay Wilder fight that same goddamn week. Shit. Wow. All right, now, Keith Thurman, you best to keep your mouth closed. Because, see, what's up, Flower 22, my love, my grace, my queen. What's happening? All right. Now, one thing about it is this. Keith Thurman look like a broke down Ryan O'Neal. Hell yeah, Keith Thurman. Dude, what's up, Dre the finest? You dig? A lot of these cats not that old, you dig? Yeah, I know. They don't know about the Mac and Superfly and shit, right? Well, you got to go back and watch it. You know, one of them black exploitation films and shit, right? That's when I was back in my day, right? You see what I mean? All right. Now, but one thing about it is that Keith Thurman, stop playing. All right. You better leave Canelo alone. All right. Now, if you think you're gonna get in the ring with Canelo, you got one thing that ain't gonna come. All right. Now you gonna end up getting your ass knocked the fuck out. All right. Now, Canelo, yes, Canelo is a good fighter. All right. I'm not gonna take that from him. But one thing about it, yeah, you talk about Superfly, you did, yes sir, Superfly baby, yes sir. You remember Superfly with the perm and shit? Superfly, he one of brought out the pressed hair, right? I had my hair pressed all the way down when I had hair, all right? But anyway, yeah, that's what he looked like. But anyway, now I want to get over here to Pacquiao for a minute, all right? What's up, Kamara? All right, now I want to say something about this. Now, no racism intended, all right? I just want y'all to know that, all right? Now, you got a lot of fans out there. I'm going to put this in a way where it won't sound so bad, right? Now, you have a lot of fans out there that was rooting for Manny Pacquiao, all right? Then when he fought when Earl Spence was going to fight him, all right? They were rooting for Manny Pacquiao. Now, they were saying that why Earl Spence want to fight an old man like that, right? Now, I'm like, well, where that's coming from? You know, he want to fight someone that, well, future Hall of Famer and will look good on his resume and a good payday, right? Now, they didn't agree with that. They don't think that, why this or that, right? Now, when Earl got out, okay, when Earl got hurt with the eye and everything, so he changed opponents. So when you guys came in there, the Filipino, and I'm not gonna really say the Filipino, but the haters, the racists, and I'm sorry, most of your white people. I'm sorry, this ain't no racist channel or nothing like that, but most of your white people. And most of your Pacquiao fans, they were saying, well, Pacquiao, man, he is a legend. He is a star. Wait, this is after Earl wasn't going to fight him. Now, he went from an old man to a legend. An old man to a legend. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, you see how the tables turn? Wait a minute, I'm not through though. I'm not through yet. Now, he was knocked down, Earl Spence, for wanting to fight a 42-year-old man. There's nothing. Why you want that, right? Roger Frawley, is that Chat. Yes, sir. Roger Frawley said, preach, Reverend. Yes, sir. Wow. Well, let me talk to you for a minute. Now, Earl Spence was just the bad guy, picking on an old man. But when he dropped out, that old man became the hero. Yeah, he was the hero. That old man was a hero. Then, when they found out that he replacing you guys, he still was a hero. Wow. Whoa, Manny. He was waving. He was kissing babies. He was stopping by to holler at the police. Elliot News reporting. He was following him in L.A., and he asked one of the police officers, "Oh, you here to see Pacquiao?" He said, "Yeah, this is the only way I'm here." Okay, wow. This is 2 weeks now. It's been going on for a while. And well, let me take my time. Let me take my time. Then it was announced that your dentist, Ugas, Ugas, he was going to take Earl Spence's place. Oh, that's all right. Manny Pacquiao's our guy. Hispanics, Manny Pacquiao fans, Caucasians, yeah, some blacks. Manny's a legend. Manny gonna steamroll him. Then Saturday night came. Ooh, you guys, he is the super champion. But he walked in first. You see, normally the champion walks in last. Then Manny came in. Oh, wow. Fireworks. Everything. Everybody standing in their seats, cheering, clapping glasses and everything. Then, the fight commenced. You see, when the fight commenced, everything Manny was throwing, they was cheering, even though they didn't land. He threw maybe a 4-piece combination and land one, and you guys catching the rest on his arm. Oh, wow. Ooh, Manny, look at him go. Look at him go. Then, at the end of the day, at the end of the last hour, the last round, the last minute, the last second, they announced the winner. They didn't say nothing Saturday. But this Sunday, it comes out. Why y'all so excited? Why y'all so excited for Ugas? He didn't do that but be the old man. See, now they reverting back to the beginning. Yeah. That's what they did. He's an old man. He didn't do nothing special. You don't call him no champion. Ain't no champion beating up on an old man that ain't got nothing left. So, wow. Where'd that come from? I thought he was a legend. I thought he's a future Hall of Famer. I thought he's better than Floyd Mayweather. But wait a minute. Let me take my time. Then Manny turned to talk. Manny said, well, my leg's kind of locked up on me. Y'all know, remember I told you yesterday, I told him to do the hokey pokey and shake it all about. Shake it all about, right? Then he said, I had a great career. I was the best welterweight in the division for years. Now, for you all that don't know, he's taking a shot at Floyd Mayweather. You see? See, one thing about Manny Pacquiao, I'm sorry, Manny Pacquiao fans that's listening in, I know you're listening, they're listening in. Oh, he's a God-fearing man. Oh, he's a praying man. Every time he get in the ring, he get down on his knees in the corner and pray, right? Yeah, okay, I'm a God-fearing man too. All praises to Allah. But one thing about it, I don't have a lot of hate in my heart for my fellow champions. He got hate in his heart for Floyd Mayweather. He said, I was better than Floyd. Floyd wanted to give me a rematch. But it's kind of funny. Don't worry, I'm going to move on. Just give me a minute. It's kind of funny. Every time he rise up to the big stage, he always have an excuse when he lose. It was a shoulder injury. When he fought a Juan Marquez and got knocked the fuck out. Oh, wow. His arm, his hand was sore. Then, now when he lost to Ugas, my legs cramped up. I can't move. Well, you moving mighty motherfucking fine to me. But it's always an excuse. It's always an excuse. Then he always taking a shot at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd ain't thinking about him. Floyd ain't even give a shit about boxing. He give a shit about money. This is your God. This is your hero. This is the God-fearing senator, right? The one y'all say gonna be president. This is y'all hero right here that got a lot of hate, a lot of lies in his heart. You see? Now, where is that same energy today? Why y'all not celebrating the real champion? Why did the real champion have to walk first? But now he's an old man. He was washed up. Why are we so excited about what you guys did? You know why? Because you guys fought a damn good fight. You see Manny after the fight? His face like a peanut patty. The red ones, not the brown ones. Yeah. It's mighty funny. See, one thing about it, they said it all. Boxing is a dirty, dirty sport sometimes. You got to give you guys the praise. You guys did what a lot of fighters can't do. First of all, he found out on a week notice that he is fighting a southpaw. Number two, he's fighting a man with 27 fights and 27 years under his belt, with 63 fights under his belt also. So you guys, shout out to him for fighting not only a great fight, great counterpunching, great jab, great body shots, which was not low. But where's the praise for him today? Where's the praise for him for saying that, hey, I want to fight the best. I want to fight Earl Spence next. Because he got what I want. And those are 2 belts. I think he did a great job. And shout out to you guys. Because see, I'm not a Ugas fan, but I'm a boxing fan. And I think he did a damn great job under a week notice. He had a whole different game plan, he said. Because he was fighting Fabian Madonna, a comfort brawler, fight just like his brother. But nobody didn't want to talk about that. Everybody, once Earl dropped out, everybody gonna say, oh, this is a wash. Oh, Manny gonna show them. Manny gonna take him to school. Then when he win, oh, Manny just so old. Which one is it? That's all I want to know. Is he old or is he your hero? That's all I want to know. Or are you biased? Or are you hateful? I'm just asking. That's all. I'm just asking. Somebody talk to me. I'm just asking. Now, one thing about it, you right, Bowler, we will see a lot of in your way. Oh yeah, we're gonna see a lot of that. We're gonna see a lot of Filipino fighters now. Why? Because Manny Pacquiao is gonna be promoting these guys. Sean Gibbons, Manny Pacquiao promoter, advisor. We will see a lot of that because they looking for that next Filipino hero. They looking for that next hero for the Philippines. That's what they doing. Now, you say Mag Sano, whatever, I call him Mag, but that's Manny Pacquiao stablemate. If you want to be, really think about it, they are friends. They know each other. And don't think he ain't giving him the 411. Trust me. He's telling them, or him and them, this is where you want to be. Right here in the boxing capital of the world. And that is Las Vegas. And that is America. Huh? I thought I'd just talk about that for a minute. That's all. It's just mighty funny. It's just mighty funny that you guys can't get oogies, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He's not getting the praise that he should be getting. I mean, yeah, sure. Some Cubans give him the praise. But I think he deserves a little bit more respect than he's getting. Now, he fought an old man, so that really don't count. You see, that really don't count. But see, if Manny Pacquiao would have won, all balloons and shit would be flying down and shit like that. You see? Balloons and streamers and shit like do AJ and shit. They throw phony dollar bills down and shit like that. You know? Fuck out of here with that dumbass shit. Boy, man. Well, I tell you. But anyway. But now, now, a lot of people said if Earl Spence would have fought Manny Pacquiao, he would have knocked him out. Derrick James, his coach, said that. Earl Spence would have knocked him out. I believe it too. I do. I believe it too. But I also believe that wish it should have, could have, would have. You see, we can't talk about what did happen. We can't talk about what would have happened. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about that. And that smart ass Bud Crawford with his smart ass Tweety, Earl Spence probably wasn't feeling no type of way. Yeah, I know he's probably feeling kind of down. He missed out on a big payday and a big name on his resume. Yeah, of course. Well, you got this fat black motherfucker from Omaha, Nebraska, fucking with him. No, I know he wasn't in a mood for that shit. But, it is what it is. But we can't say what if Earl did this or Earl did that. Earl wasn't fighting. You guys were fighting that night. And you guys won. Now, Earl Spence, we'll talk about him when he come back. Ain't no use talking about spilled fucking milk. Shit. But I keep it going. I keep it going. I keep it going. Now, anybody ever heard of a lap dog? Anybody ever heard of a lap dog? Well, we got one. But it's over in the UK. I did a video on it earlier about a lap dog. And a lap dog is a dog that his master take and put him on his lap. You see? But the lap dog is only so big. A lap dog don't grow. And Johnny Nelson, a former champion, is a lap dog. And let me tell you why he's a lap dog. Because he wants Deontay Wilder to come out and admit that he just plain lost. That it wasn't no shenanigans going on. If it was, forget about it. move on, and focus on the trilogy. That's what the lap dog want. You see? Now, the lap dog master is Sky Sports. You see? See, the lap dog, Johnny Nelson, he wants Deontay Wilder to forget all about how he got his ear busted, how Tyson glove was flapping everywhere, how his legs couldn't stand up, his equilibrium was off. The lap dog wanted him to do that. The lap dog is not satisfied to Deontay Wilder come out and say that. The lap dog is saying, hey, Wilder will not win this fight until he admit defeat. Now, let me see, I got this right, a lap dog. You want a man to admit defeat when he was cheated. Now, a lap dog, listen up. Deontay Wilder don't have no problem admitting defeat. He said that. Well, only if it's on an even playing field. May the best man win. You see? But when you cheat, I can't accept that. When you cheat, that's not fair play. That's not on an even playing field. But the lap dog, the lap dog want him to come out and say that. The lap dog don't think he can focus on the third fight without coming out and accepting his defeat from Tyson Fury. You see? But see, the lap dog is pretty much going on word for word from Sky Sports, which is located in the UK. But Johnny Nelson, he know what it is. He know what it is. That's what they wanted Bill Cosby to admit. And he said, fuck that. That's why he's home. You damn right. You said Bill Cosby said, fuck that. But I don't blame him. That's right, Sweet Tea. The so-called lap dog gonna go to hell. I'm not gonna admit something that was wrongfully done to me. Now, I wasn't there. Well, come on. It's too much evidence. Now, they say they investigated it. Mr. Suleiman, the WBC. Oh, don't worry about it. The commission, they all right there in the room. Well, to come to find out, in the Mikhail Fox case, because it is, like I said on the video, it is a case. That's not true. So, the lap dog want him to admit that. He want to admit that he lost fair and square, and then he can clear his mind like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? When did you get a psychology degree? So he can clear his mind and think about it. He can clear his mind and say, oh, okay, you're right, Johnny. You're right, Mr. Lapdog. I lost. And I'm wrong for saying the things I said. I apologize. I forgive you. Fuck that. I'm not admitting this shit. That bitch cheated, and that's how Deontay Wilder feels. I can't tell a man how to feel. Now, yeah, some people can forgive, but some people can't forget. Now, time will tell. That's why I tell people. They say, "Well, I hope Deontay Wilder knock him out." I say, "I hope he don't." What? You don't want him to knock him out? I say, "No. I'd rather see him get punished for a couple rounds, then whoop his ass and knock him out. That's what I would like to see. But maybe that dumbass might recoup and come back. So you might well go on and get it over with. Then talk shit. You see? But this so-called lap dog was put up to say this by the powers that be. Y'all heard of Kwame Brown? The Get Along, Go Along gang. And their name is Sky Sports. BT Sports. They put this lapdog up to this shit. And he's playing it all the way out. All the way to the end. Why? Because he want to impress his master. And his master is Sky Sports and BT Sports. Yep. That's that lapdog for you. Let me move on. All right? Amanda Serrano is fighting soon. Amanda Serrano will have a chance. Let that shit marinate for y'all for a while. All right? Think about what Johnny Nelson's trying to get Deontay Wilder to do. Think about that shit. Think about how the Manny Pacquiao fans are trying to get him to be an old man now. At first he was still a young 42. Then when you guys beat him, then he's an old man with a bag leg. Oh wow. Boxing's a motherfucker, ain't it? That's right, Mike. He did the same shit for Oscar De La Hoya. Garage Mouth is a lapdog too with a garage. That's all. His goddamn dog house is in the garage, not in the car. So, now, just a quick note. Amanda Serrano will be fighting next. If she gets a knockout, she will be closing in on what's her name? Christy Martin. Christy Martin knockout record. All right? And Christy Martin, everybody, well, I don't know if y'all remember her, but she was a fighting young lady a long time ago. She made a lot of news and headlines by knocking women out. And she was a motherfucker with that. You know, now Amanda Serrano is trying to break that record. You know, something like what Floyd was trying to do with the Rocky Marciano record. So good luck to her. All right. Now, I would love to see her and Katie Taylor fight. Yeah, Renee Boston said Amanda Serrano love her. True warrior. Yeah, she's a true warrior. Yeah, she will fight. She will fight to the end. I called her fight on a Thursday in Puerto Rico. You know. Yeah, now Fed Life said I still feel Manny overtrained. Yeah, well, I don't think he did. I really don't think he did because he got over here late. He got over here late for training. He didn't take a full 10 weeks to train. He didn't take a full 10 weeks. I think they beat him more with that damn stick than he trained because they thought he gonna fight Earl Spence. So they were trying to tighten up them goddamn ribs, you know. But still, in all, I mean, I don't think he overtrained. I just think that he couldn't get the timing right. He admitted this himself. That timing was throwing him off. So now, Carissa Shields, yes, she's is going hard. But Carissa Shields, I think she's making a very, very big mistake. Fuck around with that MMA. I'm serious. You're gonna have to do one or the other. Because if she get messed up in that MMA, I'm not an MMA guy, but I know a arm bar and all that. I get that, all right. But you get your arm broke, sure, you can fight again as MMA, but your jab is gone, all right. and that your career is over in boxing. So I don't know. I mean, I get it. She said that women not getting respected and women not getting all the money. So I mean, I get it. Yeah, I just watched the documentary on Martin. Yes, yeah. Y'all see her now though. Okay. Yeah, but she was a hell of a fighter, and she could take a ass whooping. Yes, she can. What's up, BFTB Boxing in the building? What's going on, my brother? All right? Shout out to you. Yes, sir. But now, Freddie Roach. Freddie. Shake 'em up, Freddie is in the building. And, and he said he's a little worried. He's a little worried. The City of Lions, my brother. And that chat. City of Lions. What to do, baby? He said, salute, KQ. I made it in. Salute, Mike 202. KQ, if people go back and look at the stare down between Kambosos and Lopez, yep, Kambosos was about to put that dog on that boy. This is my favorite channel. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. All right? I appreciate it. What's up, Everett White? Yes, sir. But you know what? You're right. That's where it all started from. And Lopez, Lopez sat there and looked, and he looked away like, he looking like this. He looked away. So I'm like, why are you looking away? So he put that, scare him. That's why I said that I hope Kambosos have that same energy. When he fight on that Tuesday night, I hope he have that same energy. I hope he sit there and think about what happened. Think about how Lopez had him sitting over here in the United States, away from his other kids. Not alone, he had to send his wife over and a couple other people to be with him, and there still wasn't no fight. And his wife is pregnant. I don't know how many months, but they was taking a chance of the baby being a citizen of the United States and Australia, because if the baby was born here and raised over there, he's have dual citizenship. I mean, it is what it is, and plus his parents are from Australia. Now, one thing about it is that I would use that as motivation. I would use that. I've been sitting in this fucking hotel, I don't know how fucking long, and I got vaccinated. Your ass didn't, and your ass sat there lied and said you had the coronavirus, and come to find out your ass didn't. I would use that for motivation. I would be kicking his ass up and down that motherfucking ring. Now, of course, he is only a mandatory one of the belts. All right, just one, and that is the IBF. Now think about that. Now remember, Lopez, if he lose that belt, all right. Well, first of all, he ain't no unified champion in the first place, you know, because Devin Haney has a WBC belt, so the so-called email belt, all right. But it's not really an email belt. It's just some bullshit that he was lying about, all right. So it is what it is. What's going on? He said knockouts is the easy way out. That's why Spence put permanent internal damage on his opponents. Organ donor needed. You ain't lying. All right, you are not lying, man. You are not lying. All right. Now, let me change gears again. All right. Now, I want to talk about Ugas again. Now, Ugas put himself in a position. All right. Now, you Ugas, I say you guys. I'm not gonna keep saying Ugas, all right? Because I like to say you guys. Now, you guys put yourself in a position. First of all, he hit the jackpot, all right? And what I mean by he hit the jackpot, that he did a service to him and his family by beating one of the future Hall of Famers, Manny Pacquiao, which looks good on his resume. And he is now officially a super champion of the WBA, which should be one champion, but super champion. And he can't say that he was elevated. He wasn't saying that they just handed to him. He earned it this time. He earned it this time. Now, he has a choice. Now, of course, I know what his mouth says, but what about if Earl Spencer's not ready? Now, these are the choices I think that he should go after. Now, like I told you, this is boxing. It's time for y'all to get in there and mix it up. Stop holding on to all these motherfucking belts. Stop holding on to the belts that don't really make sense really unless you're a champion of everything, right? I mean, he has a choice between Boots. Okay, for one, he got a choice against Boots. Boots Anderson is a bad little motherfucker. All right, he is from Philadelphia. He is a welterweight. He can box, and against you guys, I think Boots would do a fine job against a Cuban style fighter. Now, yes, the Cuban style fighter, he doesn't fight on his toes. He's coming inch by inch, and he got great position like he did on Manny Pacquiao. As you look at some of the pictures, you can see, or the photos, you can see that he has his feet right there on the outside of Manny Pacquiao. Great position. That's a bad position for a southpaw to have his feet on the inside, that right foot, because you can get a counter and hit. So therefore, so you guys ain't gonna do Boost like that. Boost is not a dummy. He switches. He switches from southpaw to orthodox. So I got a feeling that he will fight Ugas in an orthodox stand. He would not switch. So he can have great position on his feet. Now, I also said Ortiz. Now, a lot of people think Ortiz is ready. All right. Now, of course, Ortiz, they say he's ready to go to the big leagues. All right. Well, okay. Well, you guys, fill him out. I think he should go in there with you guys. Hell, put him in there then. All right. Is y'all think he's ready for the big leagues? Is a lot of Ortiz fans think he's ready? Okay. Well, put him in there with you guys. Now, of course, he fights like a pressure fighter, somewhat. So you guys can use that style that he fights. Now he can catch him as he come in. But remember, you guys is a flat-footed fighter. Now Ortiz also is a flat-footed fighter. So there you go. So I said Ortiz. Now I also said Keith Thurman. Now Keith Thurman, go ahead. Keith Thurman does move around. Keith Thurman does have a lot of lateral movement. Now, of course, Keith Thurman is going to need to go in there and pretty much hit him, make him miss, and make him pay. That's how it need to be structured. Because you guys going to stand right in front of you. See, that's the difference. That is the difference. A lot of the fighters at welterweight division. All right? One thing you guys does, he doesn't go around the ring. He doesn't use lateral movement. All right? He will only circle. Circle, 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 circle. And he stand right in front of you. He's not going to try to use angles and all that shit. All right? He think that's a waste of fucking time. He want to go straight head up. Imano, fucking Imano. All right? That's what he want to do. That's what he like to do. All right? Now, he want to put it much like a chess match. All right? He want to see what you got, or can he queen your ass? All right? And that's what he does. He stand right there in front of you. No lateral movement at all. So, then finally, I said Terrence Bud Crawford, which would probably be the last resort, because he said Earl Spence has more to offer. Okay? So he wants him first. Okay, fine. But like I say, what if Earl can't come back? So you got the guys that I named that he should fight. I think he should fight, and I know he should fight, because we are talking about the top welterweights right now. All right? Now, the Floyd Mayweather era is officially over. Let's just get used to that shit. All right? Now, if Manny come back, fine. Manny come back, do exhibition. I don't give a fuck. All right? He's not relevant now. As of today, as of Monday, as of Sunday, he is not relevant anymore. Now, if he retire, he retired. If he don't, he don't. He'll continue to get our ass whooping. All right? So if I was him, I would go out like this. Just like this. Take a L, get the fuck on. At least you didn't get knocked out this time. Yeah, you took a L, and you always took one before, so take it and move your ass on. That's what you should do. All right? Now, Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford is a southpaw orthodox fighter. Now, he will move. He does have quick feet. He does have quick hands. He do know how to go on the inside and get out before he get countered. But this is the thing about it. All right? All right, I am not promoting Rolly. Just telling you about the interview I saw. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Okay. But now, Bud Crawford. Now, he gonna have to worry about Ortiz too. You guys reach. Okay? You guys has a reach. That's one thing about it. That what messed up Manny Pacquiao. That long reach. That long ass reach. Manny Pacquiao couldn't get close to him because that stick was hitting him right there in the face. That's why that forehead was red like a fucking clown. Right? Because that stick was right there. You guys got a long reach, and he know how to establish distance, like I told you yesterday. He know how to establish distance, and he know how enough to get out and enough to be able to counter you at the same time. So now, Terrence Crawford. Now, one thing about Terrence Crawford I noticed in the ring, all right? In the ring, Terrence Crawford knows how to adjust. Now, that's one fighter I can say this. It don't matter who you put in there with him. He can make the necessary adjustments and fight you. Now, I'm not saying he's going to win, but he can make the necessary adjustments and fight you. All right? So that's what I'm saying. Now, of course, according to Freddie Roach, Manny Pacquiao won't be coming back. All right? Because, like he said, I've seen a different Manny Pacquiao, and he ain't talking about his fucking legs. All right? Now, of course, his breathing was off and everything else. So, I think we've seen the last of Manny Pacquiao as a fighter. All right? So, now, okay, I don't know what y'all talking about up there, but I'm going to keep on going. Now, Bob Arum. Okay, Bob Arum, he's a sick son of a bitch. He is. But anyway, Bob Arum is saying that Spence won't fight Bud Crawford. Now, I went over this earlier because that Al won't do business with him. Now, Mike 202 said Crawford really made adjustments in the Benavidez Jr. fight. Yes, he did. All right? I mean, even though Jose Benavidez, he had a bad leg. All right? He was leaning back. It wasn't too much adjustment he had to make, but still, in all, he got the win. I mean, he had a bad leg, and he kind of like leaning back on the leg. And, I always worry about a fighter when they get in there with a leg wrapped up, arm wrapped up, shit like that. But still. Now, of course, we got to look at the little guys. We got to look at the little guys, and I'm talking about the smaller weight classes. All right? Now, Gervonta Davis, there's been a lot of talk about him. Been a lot of talk about him and Keith Thurman. Okay, that fight ain't going to happen. All right? Now, Gervonta Davis need to take care of business right now at lightweight. And what I'm talking about is he's going to have to clean the slate. All right? What I'm talking about is he's going to have to start fighting these guys. They're going to have to start fighting each other. Stop holding on to these goddamn phony-ass belts. Because these phony-ass belts make y'all phony-ass champions. If you really want to know the damn truth. Because all y'all doing is sitting at home talking shit. Ain't nobody bagging it up in the ring. Nobody. And goddamn it, we talking about in the same fucking stable. Right? Do like Shakira is doing. Do like Shakira and Harrington is doing. Right? They in the same damn stable. I mean, go ahead and do that shit. All right? Go in there and start fighting each other. Now, I ain't talking about motherfucking Rolly or no motherfucking Ryan Garcia. Them dumbasses can fight each other. And one is dumb, the other is dumber. Right? So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about like that Gary Russell's, the Russell family, period. I'm talking about guys like Gervonta Davis, the Russell brothers, Haney. I mean, we got good Diaz. He's still a player in the game. All right? Now, Diaz, make up your damn mind. Who are you going to fight? Now, Devin Haney sent over a contract. Have that bitch signed it? I don't know. I'm going to find out. It's mighty, mighty quiet. It's mighty, mighty quiet. I don't hear shit going on. Now, it's mighty quiet over there in Golden Boy. All right? Oh, come on now. All right? Whatever. All right? So, I mean, come on, let's see these fights. All right, I don't care these small classes or big weight classes. I want to see them hoes. All right, I want to see a good fight. And stop. Cause one thing about it, if old ass, little ass Escobar can get in a fight and trade, and even though he got, pretty much got his ass taxed, he still went in there and fought. Robert Guerrero. Now, of course, you're gonna have to tell what you call that what's the name Robert Guerrero. Okay, you're not getting a title shot. You're not getting a title shot. I don't know why nobody don't tell him that. He's not getting a title shot. What you say, Romero Harris? Somebody get OG a monster. I got one. Now, now let me revert real back to Manny Pacquiao. Now, this is what his wife is saying right now. Okay, his wife is saying this. His wife is saying that he's having a hard time dealing with the most important fight of his career, which was Saturday night. He's having a hard time dealing with a loss, not to Earl Spence, not to Floyd Mayweather, not to one of the top welterweights, which you guys is one, but he's not really known, but he's known enough to know people that know boxing. So Jinky, she's saying he's having a hard time dealing with that loss. So does that mean he's going to take a rematch? Because you guys say he can have a rematch. A champion and an icon and a future Hall of Famer like Manny Pacquiao, he can have a rematch. I would give him one. Now, will Manny take that rematch? Will he take that Earl Spence fight? Will he put his retirement on hold? Inquiring fucking minds want to motherfucking know. Huh? Hello? So without him, if I was him, what's going on with Sanchez? What's going on? What it do? La D is in the building. All right. So, but regardless, I think you guys want to pretty much have a rematch. All right. With Manny Pacquiao. Now Manny Pacquiao is having a hard time dealing with this. I don't know why. All right. Now, of course, we all know that's a lie. We all know that it's nothing to do with his legs. All right. He was a little bit too slow, and he didn't, like he said, the timing. All right. You guys had a great timing. And what I tell you all before the fight, all you gotta do is time his ass as he come in. He tried to jump in and jump out, but that didn't work. Why? Because you guys were still there. Now, Lala D said, I was afraid I missed it today. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. I'm still here. Yeah, all right, I still got time. All right. What's going on, Bowler? Antoine Reed is in the building. So, but anyway, now, let me get to Anthony Joshua. I said I was going to talk about Anthony Joshua today. All right. Now, Anthony Joshua, let me say, Manny better take that tiger scratch technique home. You know what? You ain't lying. That's what it is. That's what it is, really, ain't it? That this tiger scratch. That wow, man, oh man. Well, anyway, Chris Arreola, he was talking about Wilder too. He was talking about how great Wilder is doing, how great Wilder is looking. Man, I mean, I hope Wilder don't disappoint us because everybody's saying he looking good. Now, fighters try to get that last high, a win, to go out on those terms. Father Time says otherwise. You damn right are West. He's trying too hard to go out with that win. Just like that tiger scratch. That's the way tigers fight. Then they get back on their back and fight, right? Because they don't, they want to scratch. I don't know why. Like lions, they sit down and fight because they don't want to get their balls tore off, right? Anyway, but okay. All right. But anyway, so Anthony Joshua, okay? Now, Anthony Joshua, he said he's slimming down. All right? He said he's preparing for Yugas. Now, I'm thinking to myself, well, why he slamming down to prepare for Yugas? I mean, use it, you know. And, and his reason is this: he believes that Yuga's going to get him a lot of lateral movement. He believes that Yuga's going to be fast on his feet. Now, okay, I get it. You know, that sounds nice. All right. What Ricky E5 said, does Manny have an issue losing to the black fighters? First floor, and now you guys are. Goddamn good point, Ricky. I didn't think about that. Wow. You know what? I don't think about I would think about his fans. What I was talking about earlier was his fans had that problem. But you're right. I think Manny Pacquiao might have that problem. His own wife said he's having an issue with losing Saturday night. He had an issue with Floyd Mayweather. Till this day. Dante Boxing Nation talked about this yesterday. He said, why is Manny Pacquiao always taking shot at Floyd? Man, wow. That's something to think about. Mike said AJ slimming down to get in that dress. You damn right. You might have. Hell, when anybody ride around with 3 orangutans and, 2 transvestite orangutans and a tutu, they might be doing that. But his reason was that he's slimming down so he can be faster. He's slimming down so he can be faster against Usyk. He wants to get in there and mix it up with Usyk. But he wanted to be able to maneuver and get out the way and use his reflexes and all that if he was smaller. Now, I already said that, yes, with them muscles and everything, they get heavy in later rounds. Of course, dumbass, you now starting to find that out all these years, but now he's starting to say, okay, I got a heavyweight in there, but I really got a cruiserweight. All right, I got a guy in there that can box, a cruiserweight that can box, that's fighting that heavyweight. All right, so I can't lose these titles. So all the belts are up for grab. So therefore, we're going to see. Well, no, I think he's just a mandatory thing, one belt. But anyway, still, but hey, Anthony Joshua trying to lose slimming down. Now, well, that don't mean shit. If you can't fight, if your jab is not there, and just trying to pretty much stay on course with Usyk, that don't mean nothing. He still can outbox you. Because remember, Anthony Joshua, he has a robotic style. He does the same thing at the same always. He never change up. He never make adjustments. All he does is fight the same way, round after round. He goes out there to do the same, do, and throw the jab and keep working the jab and try to throw over and right and this and all, doing all that shit, right? The same way, robot style, all right? Omega Red, what's going on, brother? All right, yes, sir. Now, Jelly Bean, 4280 said KQ in chat. Y'all ever hear 118-pounder named Christian Carto? No, sir. Never heard of him. 118 pound. Okay, that's flyweight, right? Yeah. What's going on? Omega Reed is up in the building. All right. What's going on with you? No, I haven't heard of him, but that's flyweight 118. He going to get his slim ass whooped. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Anthony Joshua thinks that slimming down, that don't mean shit. I don't understand. I don't understand this mentality. If you don't know how to box, slimming down don't mean nothing. That means that you're gonna hit the canvas a little faster. That's all. Or maybe a little lighter. I don't know. But just because you slim down don't mean a damn thing. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Shit. But hey, if he think he can do that, then okay. All right, good luck to him. Okay. Make rest is a little single G out here cutting grass in this heat. Well, good luck to you. I've been out here looking. I got a suntan like a motherfucker. I can't wait till the winter time. Can I get my color back? Right? Look, I'm tan like a motherfucker. And this camera ain't doing no justice for me. But anyway, but now, now let me go move on, okay? Now, Floyd Mayweather came out today and said the same shit I've been saying. I've been saying this for the longest. Manny Pacquiao, stop making excuses. Floyd said, stop making excuses, Manny, because he remembered about the shoulder injury. Now he's saying about the leg injury. Every time Manny Pacquiao is on the big stage, and I call it the big stage because it was an important fight. A bantamweight, okay, I thought it was one of those. So okay, bantamweight, okay. Now, I thought it was one of those. I mean, Manny was pretty much, kind of disappointed. Let me put it that way, because they made a big deal out of it. All right? Yes, sir. KQ, you better appreciate that millennial son relationship. Millennial son relationship. Why? I can't stand all that goddamn heat. You know, I take a shower twice when it's like 90 degrees in one day. I don't like that, all that sweat and funk and shit. You know, I don't call me a fruity tooty or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, you know, my twos who say I like Usyk. He's funny. Yeah, he look funny. He make funny eyes and shit, funny faces. But like I say, and I was serious. Yeah, I'm serious. It's no room for racism in boxing. It's not. And for people to look at Usyk, I mean, not Usyk, I'm sorry, Ugas, and then Manny, and then they praise Manny. But then when Manny get beat by a black fighter, even though he's from Cuba, still, he's a black fighter, and then Manny's an old man. That really pissed me off because at first when Earl dropped out, because see they didn't like to hear that Earl got that fight. If y'all didn't know, they didn't want him to have that fight. They wanted Manny Pacquiao to fight somebody else. But now that he got that fight with Earl Spence, and Earl dropped out, then they was like, man, okay, when they announced you guys would be taking on the challenge, then okay. They was like, well, okay, Manny's the guy. I got money on Manny. I got money on Manny. And man, even I thought Manny was gonna win, but he didn't, So Zulu line. In that Zulu chat. Yes, sir. He said Manny was bouncing in the first 4 rounds. Ain't nothing wrong with his leg. I know it ain't. I don't know where he got that from. Who told him to make that shit up? Because, it wasn't nothing wrong with his leg. He still was moving and moving and moving. Yes, sir. Yeah, 118 is junior high school weight class. Oh, okay. It's junior high school weight class. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. He's a good fighter. So, bantamweights, Joshua Greer, he fights at bantamweight. Rasheed Warren fights at bantamweight, and Rasheed Warren had a good fight the other day. All right. Now, okay. Now Keith Thurman and Canelo Alvarez. I just touched on that for a minute. But I don't mean to change on you, but yeah, that I was pissed off about that. Let me just tell y'all that. All right, I was pissed off about that. Okay, because now Manny is a star again. See how they turn it on and turn it off. When he found out he was fighting you guys, they figured you guys were gonna get washed, right? They figured you guys is just a champion that was handed Manny belt for nothing. Okay, that was what Manny was saying too. He took my belt. They gave him my belt. That's what he said. He gave me my belt. Okay, Manny. I get that. All right, I get that. All right. You mad because they took your belt, but you weren't doing shit. You wasn't doing a damn thing but sitting on the couch and playing with the remote control. That's all your ass was doing. So they took it from your ass. They did Keith the same way. So fuck it, right? And fuck you. But still, But I will say this: it wasn't right. It wasn't right that now he fired you guys, and they said, oh man, he's gonna go out in a blaze of glory, right? I mean, they was waiting, anticipating that he was gonna win. They said he was gonna win, right? Okay. Now he didn't win. Now, once he didn't win, for those that didn't hear me earlier, then they pretty much took that. They took that and said, well, Manning's old anyway. He's not that guy, that we thought he was. He's 42 years old. Why y'all so happy? Why y'all so happy? Cause a guy beat a 42-year-old man. Why y'all so no. It was Manny was talking that shit. Y'all was talking that shit. Y'all was talking about how he still can beat everybody up in the welterweight division. But when he got his ass handed to him, now all of a sudden everybody got this. His leg was messed up. He's 42-year-old man. Y'all ain't cheering for somebody. I mean, come on. Shit. Yeah. You know what, Omega? Red? I really said that I saw that in the Thurman fight. I saw that he was declining in the Keith Thurman fight. He was getting hit with shots because Keith was doing pretty good. And he was getting hit with shots that he shouldn't got hit with. He shouldn't got hit with. Or the old Pacquiao would never got hit with. You see? Now, this is what I'm hearing. Now, this is what Blue Boy and a lot of people around Manny is thinking. They're thinking the fight with Marquez, I think he had 3 of them, 4 of them, that he lost every last one of them. The people already believe that anyway, but now they really believe it. So he's feeling bad about that too. He feels that his legacy is being tarnished. He feels that his whole career, because he's been bragging about it for 2 damn weeks, right? He been talking about how he been top of the welterweight division all this time. How he went up to 154 and fought and came back down and fought. Floyd did that too, all right? Now, he's talking about how he been a 8 different divisions and won a belt. Okay, that's fine. I get that, all right? You had a great career. But now he feel all that has been wiped away because you got beat that ass. Now, that is the most stupid shit I ever heard of. One fight can never tarnish what you have done. One loss is not going to make you pretty much not that guy. Now, Julio Chavez Sr., he had a lot of losses, but he still was a great Mexican fighter, And that's why Canelo Alvarez, that's why he wanted to revisit Callum Plant, because his resume is not as tight as the other Mexican fighters. Yes, he did win a belt here. He won a belt there. Here or there, he won a belt. He ran up some weight classes. He got away from some mandatories, right? It's not looking so pretty on his resume. But if he unified the titles, that looks pretty. That looks great. That looks like, okay, man, he is really something. He is something to be dealt with, all right? Now, that's why Callum Plant said, hey, he going to come back to me. And he did. Now, Mike, you're right. Mike Tyson never recovered from his first defeat. And Buster Douglas taxed that ass, right? Buster Douglas taxed that ass, right? So everybody can't win them all right? Now, Floyd Mayweather put himself in a position where he can choose his opponent, and he chose Andre Berto. And that wasn't really no hell of a, no disrespect, but, he wasn't no hell of a fucking fighter, It is what it is, So, but anyway, I mean, But I would like to see. Now, this is my wish in boxing. I would like to see the Russell brothers, Gary Antoine, Gary Antonio. I really want to see them a challenge. And I'm talking about challenge with guys like Javante Davis. All right. I mean, Lopez. Anybody. I mean, I want them to be able to get in there and show up and show the fuck out. KQ can happen in boxing, but how does AJ choose Usyk as an opponent when King Kong Ortiz can't even get a fight? Usyk had done nothing as a legit heavyweight. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. But you're gonna have to talk to Eddie Hearn about that shit. All right, Eddie Hearn is pretty much see in some places in boxing, where you have a champion, let's say Bud Crawford. All right. Now the WBO has a rule where you can not the WBO, I think the WBA, where if you are a champion and you move up the next division, you can become a mandatory. You can become a mandatory right away, right soon you get up there. You are a mandatory to the champion because you were a champion at a low weight division. And I believe that's the WBA rule. I'm not for sure, but don't quote me on that. But I believe the WBA or the IBF, they have that rule. If you are a champion and move up, but it doesn't matter. King Kong Ortiz still is an active fighter. He still wants to fight, and he still game the fight. Now, you're right. You're right. I used to get special treatment. Like I told everybody, he came from the cruiserweight. Ain't nobody down there but about 7 people. And he unified that division. That's a bus stop waiting to go to heavyweight. That's all that shit is. All right? Now, usually, yes, they used to, the old okie dokie with Eddie Hearn and did, some shit and got him a deal. But Dylan White been waiting how long? 3 years, 4 years? Well, motherfucker waited longer than that. I don't give a fuck. Right? But still, yeah, usually getting special treatment. All right? Yep. Now, Bo said Pacquiao tripped on his way down. Well, yeah, he did. See, Pacquiao, reason why he's so upset right now, he's not upset with you guys as being a black man. He's upset with him because he was a good fighter and he beat his ass. Yes, sir. Now, OG usually was undisputed at cruiserweight, and he is the WBO mandatory because he held the belt. So moving up, he become man. Okay, so the WBO has that rule. So it wasn't the WBA; it was the WBO. So the WBO means, like I told you about the WBA. Well, it goes for the WBO. The WBO, if you're a champion at your weight class as cruiserweight, then the WBO, you move up, you automatically the mandatory. Okay? I thought it was the WBA, but thank you, Underground, for correcting my ass. Okay? Thank you. All right? That's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. Keep smiling. Keep shining. Know that you can always count on me. But anyway, but still, but yeah, so that's the WBO. So that's how he became the mandatory. Okay? So that's funny because they all have that they all has some kind of funny shit in that shit, right? Except for the IBF. The WBC, I think they should investigate them very shortly. So the WBA, they trying to do everything right. Like Saturday night. They got that shit right, didn't they? Right? Even though Manny Pacquiao was favored to win, and if they weren't under investigation, I guarantee you, if that had happened with Mikhail Fox, they would have gave it to Manny Pacquiao. Just to say, okay, here you go. So long. So long. So long. Right? That's what they would have done. They would say, yes, sir. Okay, the winner is Manny Pacquiao. Yay! Everybody gave him a farewell to it. He won and all that. Right? And you just sitting there looking like, I'll be damned. Right? So, hey, that's the WBA. But since they ass is under investigation, they asses was watching that fight like they watching 2 motherfuckers getting it on. Right? That's how they was watching. All right? They were watching like, God damn, wow. Right? And they had somebody watching their asses. All right, make sure they are watching the fight. Shit, man, they own the WBA. Now the WBA is starting to snatch belts now, and we talking about interim belts. All right, so that's what it was. That was my mother's favorite song. Oh, was it? Okay, old school boss. All right. The next time she is around, put her on the phone. I'll sing it for her. Shit. See, what a blew that motherfucker. Keep smiling. You can always. Wow. All right. I appreciate everybody coming here today. Wow. Man, 2 hours go fast on it. It go fast. I appreciate everybody coming in today showing love to your boy, the singing OG. I hope everybody hit that like button today. All right? Everybody hit the like button. If you didn't, make sure you do. Yes, sir. Yeah, the WBA, yeah, they in a trip bag, and I want to know what else they going to have to do. Because that McHale fought, I don't think a rematch is enough. I think they should, get slapped a little bit more. Rematch, fuck that. If I'm McHale fall, then I would say, no, no, no. Fuck that. We want more than that. We want an apology, a public apology or some shit, right? So, he might not get it, but, hey, it is what it is. And I know that, he want his son to stay in boxing. He don't want him to get blackballed. Like Gary Russell Jr. What's going on, my man Halo Jump? What's going on with you, brother? All right, salute to you. All right. So, but still, hey, look, it's a lot of fights. It's a lot of fights that can be made right now. I mean, I mean, anybody, anybody right now can think of fights that can be made. At least three. Anybody, any one of y'all can think of 3 fights that could be made right now. And I'm talking about people don't even have no damn fights lined up. Look at Regis. Regis ain't got no fight lined up. He did, but Mikey, old bitch ass, he sit there and let Eddie Hearn pretty much turn his ass out for Mexican Independence Day. Huh? Isaiah Jones. What's going on, Zeke? Huh? What's happening with you? That's what they call Isaiah Thomas in Chicago. He's from Chicago, Isaiah Thomas. Well, they call him Zeke. All right? So anyway, what's going on, Zeke, in that? Chat. All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate your love. All right. And appreciate your donation, brother. All right. I thank you all. Yes, sir. All right. We got a good chat here, man. I'm telling you. We got a really good chat, good conversation every day. I mean, every day, good conversation. And on Saturday mornings, call-in show, good questions. Hey, y'all the bomb, and a lot of people, I told you, a while back, they've been commenting on the chat, and they've been watching y'all and seeing how y'all, interact with each other and shit like that. And but y'all don't know they're watching, but they are, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, So and I'm glad everybody, and we stay troll free. We ain't arguing with nobody. We ain't beefing with nobody. Like a lot of other channels do. They beefing with somebody and stuff, and getting strikes and shit like that, and all that other stuff, man. We grown motherfuckers here. That's all it is. We grown. And I know some people have to work, some people don't. You know, and I know you can make it when you can and when you can't. So it is what it is. And trust me, everyone, gonna get what they deserve. In the in the chat here, trust me. I'm not dumb. I see everybody and what they're doing. All right, and of course, correspondents. They see too. They see too. You know, you just got just be patient. Everybody gonna get what they deserve, and I appreciate you because I know who's been here a long time and started me a long time. Like I didn't know. I looked at one of my channels, one of my videos back in May, and Demetrius Bright was there. I didn't know he was there in May. That was a long time. May. This is May 22. Yeah, do you, OG? Yes, sir. Oh, I'm gonna do me. You know I'm gonna do me, baby. You know, and shit, I hate shit. What you see is what you get. You know, I ain't putting on no air, and I ain't putting on this and that. What you see is what you get. I ain't hiding shit. You know, and you can, no, you know how motherfuckers like look you up and see this and that and all that shit. Motherfucking shit. I went to jail 34 years ago. And I don't give a fuck. I tell anybody, you know. So, you know, hey, that was then and didn't know, and then you ain't been back since. I don't like it. All right. You're supposed to like it, right? But a lot of these young motherfuckers, they like it. I don't. But still, I'm gonna be me, and that's the only way I know how to be me. So with that, I appreciate you for being you. So hey, we'll keep moving. We'll keep moving this thing. We'll keep growing this thing. So with that, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, make sure you shout out to Chi-Town Finance, Mike 202, or Underground Asylum. All right, and you all remember that Mike will be doing the social media. You know, sometimes I miss a lot of things on social media because I'm not really, I got Instagram, but you know, so I try to follow people, see what they're saying. But every time I get on there, they don't be saying shit. Shit. So I had to, really, really look and see what, different, sites and stuff like that. Cause you gotta see, fact check it, so when I get on there, they ain't talking or nothing. I don't know when these people be talking and catch this shit. I don't know. But anyway, well, I appreciate everybody. All right. I appreciate everybody. And like I say, I'm learning and I'm trying to keep up with the time. So, but with that, that's all I have. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC Boxing Network, make sure you do. All right, come on, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. All right, and yes, sir. What you laugh about, sweet tea? You laughing at me? Cause I hate missing any of your lies, OG. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You know, you always gonna, I keep it on replay so you can watch the replay. I uploaded it soon. I get off. I upload it and to do his thing. But I appreciate everybody coming in. All right. And like I say, Saturday mornings, come on at 10:30. The call in show. And yes, I will be calling the fight. Any fights. All right. Like the Tuesday fight. Well, I'm gonna call that fight. Yes, I am. I just ain't gonna, be about all that damn music and shit. That's the only thing that just gets on my damn nerves to a triller. But I guess it's a new thing now, right? So, all right, boxing, good. What's going on? And good show as usual. Gee, I appreciate you. All right, you can tell when people going back to lunch and shit. It dropped down to 75 and shit. Hey, I'm happy to have 75. I remember I only had 10 people in here. Long time ago. And Omega Red was one of them. Omega Red was one of them. Yep. I remember that a long time ago. 3 years ago when I first started. Well, it'll be 3 years in October. So, yep. So, with that, that's all I have. So, shout out to the almighty LDBC. And also, shout out to all my supporters. I appreciate you, and I hope you appreciate me. So, with that, I'm on. I'll see you tomorrow. Now, Blue Blood Sports should be coming on about 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. And Kurt Anderson is doing good. Like I told everybody, I spoke to him today. He sound very good, good spirits, so I'm glad to see him. Yeah, shit. 10 is a lot. Yeah, some people get like 2 or 3 and their lives be good. Yeah. You're right. You're exactly right. Zulu Lion, once again. And that Sue chat. Zulu Lion said, "Oh, great show, OG. Salute. Hey, okay, I appreciate you. Zulu Lion, yes, sir. All right. So remember, Blue Blood Sports is coming up next, and we want you all to enjoy the rest of today. All right, and I will be checking out tomorrow. All right. So with that, assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you, and I'll see you tomorrow. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace. Did we say did Blue eat his crow? If I had to eat mine, he got to eat double. Yeah, you guys again, KO. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I looked at his live yesterday. I don't know, did he mention that? 'Cause Kurt was on there with him. Um, so I don't know. You know what? That's a good question. But yeah, he did. You know, a lot of people look. A lot of people were surprised at that fight. A lot of people were surprised, and a lot of people, and I can tell you guys, and his team, they had that plan. They had a game plan, and they worked hard on it. Now, Cuban, they have a different style of fighting, not too much different, but they do. And I can tell he worked real hard on it. And I know they studied Manny Pacquiao a lot. And now, hey, they was a better man that night. So all right. So he did on Sunday. Okay, he had his crow on Sunday. All right. So everybody been eating a lot of crow this. Me too, because I sure had Manny winning. And I had him winning by popularity and who he is and stuff like that. And man, shit, man, that was a big surprise to me. And congratulations to you guys. I'm glad for him. And like I said, it's time for Manny Pacquiao to go home. So all right. So with that, that's all I have. All right. And I will see you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. All right. So y'all have a good day. Keep your head on a swivel.